Hello, Yankees universe. Welcome back to your go-to channel for everything black, white, and pinstripes. I'm your host, and today we have a jam-packed slate of updates about our Bronx Bombers that has just surfaced in the last few hours. These are the moves and rumors that are going to define the coming season, and they are moving fast. If you are a true Yankees fan, you don't want to miss these updates. So, if you are new to the channel, please take a second to smash that like button and subscribe so you can stay in the loop for all the breaking news. Let's dive right into the first huge story. Update 1. 1.2 million surprise. Yankees lock down utilityman after season-ending injury. We are kicking off with some important immediate roster news that brings a little clarity to the 2026 season. The New York Yankees have successfully avoided an arbitration hearing with one of their key utility players, Oswaldo Cabrera. In a move that's a win for both the team and the player, the Yankees and Cabrera agreed to a one-year, $1.2 million contract. This guarantees him one more spot on the 2026 roster. Now, for those new fans who may not know the ins and outs of baseball contracts, let me quickly explain. This process, called salary arbitration, is used each offseason to determine salaries for a select group of players who are typically no longer on their rookie contracts but haven't yet reached the 7-year mark to pursue full free agency. Both the player and the team submit a salary estimate, and outside auditors decide between the two. The deadline is usually around January. By agreeing to a deal now, they avoid that stressful hearing, which is always a good thing for team chemistry and focus. This news is particularly crucial because of what Oswaldo went through this past season. Cabrera, who is only 26 years old and primarily plays third base for us, had his 2025 season cut tragically short. He was batting .243 with a .630 on base plus slugging in 34 games before fracturing his left leg against the Seattle Mariners back in May. That injury kept him on the injured list for the rest of the year. While there was a report back in June that Cabrera was pushing hard to return at some point during the 2025 season, the latest and most important update is fantastic. He is expected to be available right at the beginning of spring training. That is huge news. Remember, Cabrera has been part of the Yankees organization since 2015, signing as a free agent at just 16 years old. He made his major league debut in 2022, and he's been a versatile, dependable piece, bouncing around positions before he started the 2024 season at third base due to DJ LeMahieu's injury. Having a young, versatile, and arbitration-controlled player like Cabrera ready to go is a massive benefit for manager Aaron Boone and general manager Brian Cashman as they craft the full roster. This move signals confidence from the front office that he will be a key piece going forward. This agreement is just one of many contract decisions the Yankees will be facing, with a total of 14 players eligible for arbitration, including 5 relievers who need new deals. Securing Cabrera's spot early gives the team one less thing to worry about as they focus on those larger potential blockbuster moves we are about to discuss. That's the first piece of breaking news. Oswaldo Cabrera is back and ready for 2026. Update 2. Yankees are going all in. Are they trading for the $190 million Angels superstar Mike Trout? Yankees universe. This is the one that's going to blow your mind and dominate headlines for the entire offseason. The New York Yankees are reportedly ready to swing for the fences, potentially pursuing one of the most ambitious trades in recent memory, acquiring the Los Angeles Angels franchise cornerstone Mike Trout. Why this sudden massive pivot? It all stems from our immediate glaring hole in the outfield. Cody Bellinger's decision to opt out of the final year of his $25 million contract has created a major vacancy that the Yankees need to fill with an elite-level solution. Bellinger gave us strong production in 2025, slashing .272, .334, .480 for a solid .814 on-base plus, slugging over 140-plus games. But with him gone and internal options limited, the pressure is enormous to make a splash and stay competitive in the aggressive American League East landscape. Enter Mike Trout. Even while managing his share of injuries and advancing age, Trout remains one of Major League Baseball's most impactful hitters. In 2025, he still delivered a .232, .359, .439 slash line for a .797 on-base plus slugging across 130 games. That offensive ceiling is still elite, making this a classic win-now gamble for the Yankees. Imagine his power being amplified in the hitter-friendly environment of Yankee Stadium. Now, let's talk about the complexity of this deal. Mike Trout's contract is massive, running through the year 2030 and carrying roughly $190 million remaining. Crucially, he also holds a full no-trade clause. However, the Yankees are one of the very few teams capable of absorbing both that salary and the pressure of such a blockbuster move. To make this happen, the Yankees would have to pay a steep price, an infusion of elite prospects. The trade package would likely be headlined by one of baseball's most hyped young outfielders, Jason Dominguez. The Angels would also want controllable pitching assets, with pitching prospects like Cam Schlitter and Will Warren likely to be included. For the Yankees, the benefits are clear: an immediate replacement for Bellinger with a generational hitter, veteran leadership, and a playoff boost. The drawbacks are equally clear: taking on a massive long-term contract, significant injury concerns, and potential defensive logjams with Aaron Judge in right field and Giancarlo Stanton at designated hitter. This is a move for short-term ambition over long-term sustainability. If Trout stays healthy, the Yankees win big. This deal, if executed, could redefine the balance of power in the American League East and become a defining move of the 2025 to 2026 offseason. The entire Yankees universe is holding its breath on this one. That's a potential bombshell that would shake up the whole league. Update 3. Shortstop. Shocker. Have the Yankees given up on Anthony Volpe? $186 million World Series hero is their top target. All right, Yankees fans, we need to talk about the elephant in the room, Anthony Volpe. A truly stunning report has surfaced suggesting that the New York Yankees are ready to move on from their once promising homegrown shortstop. After 3 seasons in the majors and what was described as a disappointing 2025 campaign, the team appears ready to shift focus to acquiring a proven superstar, the 2-time World Series champion, Corey Seager. For 16 years, the Yankees have fallen short of championship glory, and the frustration from the management and the fans is mounting. The data on Volpe from 2025 is stark. Despite playing 153 games, he led the entire league in defensive miscues, committing 19 errors. His offensive numbers were underwhelming, posting a batting average of just .212 with an on-base plus slugging of .663. His 72 runs batted in and 114 hits simply failed to offset those defensive lapses. Volpe's underperformance has clearly left fans and the front office questioning his long-term role in the team's future. This is where the blockbuster trade for Corey Seager comes in. Seager, a 5-time All-Star and the 2023 Texas Rangers World Series hero, has emerged as a prime target for the Yankees. His resume speaks for itself. 21 home runs, a 151 on-base plus slugging plus, and ranking 7th in wins above replacement during his last healthy season. Crucially, he is the only player in history to win World Series Most Valuable Player in both the National League with the Dodgers in 2020 and the American League with the Texas Rangers in 2023. That is the kind of clutch championship pedigree the Yankees are desperately searching for. But just like the Mike Trout rumors, acquiring Seager will not be cheap. His existing contract carries a hefty $186 million over 6 years, and to pry him away from the Rangers, The Yankees would almost certainly need to part with top prospects and some of our controllable pitching assets. General Manager Brian Cashman and manager Aaron Boone now face a defining franchise-altering choice: continue to invest years in Volpe's stalled development, or make a bold, immediate move for Seager, a player whose presence could instantly reshape the infield and reignite those World Series hopes. This decision will undoubtedly mark the turning point of the franchise's next chapter. Wow, Yankees universe. What a collection of news to surface in the last few hours. We've got Oswaldo Cabrera locked up, signaling a bit of stability. But that stability is overshadowed by the potential of two seismic moves. Are the Yankees about to pull off the ultimate American League East power grab by trading for Mike Trout in the outfield? And is the tenure of former top prospect Anthony Volpe coming to an abrupt end as they target the World Series MVP Corey Seager? These are questions that will dominate the hot stove. We are looking at a New York Yankees team that is clearly tired of waiting. These rumors and moves show a clear intent: win now and win a championship. Tell me what you think. If you had to choose just one, which move should Brian Cashman make right now? Trade for Mike Trout or trade for Corey Seager? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Yankees fans, and subscribe to the New York Yankees News Network for the fastest, most engaging updates on your Bronx Bombers. We'll be tracking every rumor and every deal right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Go Yankees!